All right, I am on my holidays, so before I go, I'm recording some videos to tide you over while I'm gone. And I'm going all the way back to the year 2000. And we have one here from 30th of July 2000 set by Beale. First, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. Last week, fruit drink, no, port. 4 letters, well, the port was Aden. An aid is a fruit drink, as in lemonade, and then N for no. Today, French refusal to accept sort of true particle, 7 letters. French refusal to accept sort of true particle, 7 letters beginning with N. Well, I'm very interested to see what was the Quiptic like 25 years ago. And I really regret that I wasn't doing the Guardian crossword all these years when I might have been doing it. Of course, I'm not sure if it was online back then. Anyway, let's see. Felt, and I don't recognize the name Beale. If any of you remember Beale as a setter, let me know. Felt remorse as north petered out. Could be petered out as the definition, but it could be felt remorse. Either way, I think it's going to be a past tense. Yeah, so I'm thinking felt remorse. Maybe as north is ASN, and then a short word for petered out. No, I don't see it. Price changed with key formula. Oh, I think we're going to maybe anagram price with one of the 8 musical keys, A through G. And that's going to be a formula. What is that? Not cipher. Oh, a recipe, of course. Yes, formula. There we go. The key is E. Cutback, that is about 100. It's the law. Well, it's the law seems like the definition. Cutback. Oh, maybe we reverse a word for cut. Oh, no, that is, might be IE. Going about 100 is probably going to be C. So it might be ICE at the end. It's the law. Yeah, I don't quite get it. Umpire's verdict on missing sports equipment. Oh, well, certainly in baseball, the umpire will say, oh no, they will call a ball. In cricket, they will say no ball, right? And that's an extra, I think. The batting team gets a run. I'm maybe imagining that. All right, deals with it internally after former partner returns as fugitive abroad. Good Lord. Well, former partner surely is going to be X. Returns, though, do we reverse the XE as fugitive abroad? No, I don't quite get that. All right, so my felt remorse. Yeah, I think probably one of those words beginning with R, not regretted, something. Abandons leftover food. Maybe what's a word for leftover food? I just call them leftovers. But I think it's a double definition, a word for abandons. No, I don't see that. One who has no relations. looks like a cryptic definition. Celeb something, no. No. Equip with information and write schoolbook. Oh, well, I think schoolbook, an old word, is primer, or I've also heard primer. And I think if you equip somebody with information, you prime them, and then write is R. Well, so far it's very like a crossword in the year 2025. Weird individual. Again, it seems like a double definition. But, you know, individual as an adjective is not too far removed from weird. But I don't see it. Pilot found in new marina. Yeah, an anagram of marina would be an airman. Very old-fashioned word for a pilot. Let me try these downs over here. Transport costs following passenger vehicle getting one into temper. Well, transport costs could be fares following passenger vehicle or following passenger getting one into temper. No, I don't see it. Meant to go out on a limb to supply military equipment. Yeah, I don't see that. With the two M's, it can't be too many words. Is it going to be military equipment? Oh, arms. Arms something meant to go out. Oh yeah, armament. Yeah, so a limb is arm, and then the word meant goes out or is anagrammed to supply or give us military equipment. Type of dog likely to jump up. Oh, I'm thinking a Springer Spaniel. So there's our abandons, leftover food, crusts, bones. Yeah, I don't get it. Vicar met with joy, the divine communication. That's a lovely clue. Oh, yeah, I was just thinking vicar might be rev, and joy might be elation, and a divine communication could be revelation. I like that. All right. Oh, this would be a nice one to get. Distort 1001 by a point with heaps in a muddle. Well, I'm thinking it's going to mean distort. And since the 1001 is MI in Roman numerals, by a point with, yeah, I'm thinking heaps in a muddle is an anagram of heaps, which is shape. So it's something like mistakes, misfits, misshapes, raised on a diet of broken biscuits. Oh, and I was actually thinking of pulp earlier. Let's all meet up in the year 2000. By a point, I mean by a, is misshape? Yeah, maybe there are two S's. Yeah, there must be two S's. I just don't get the S being a point. But I'm sure that must be right. All right, let's go back to the acrosses. Difference shown, inversion of creed given. All right, we must be anagramming creed given for a difference, and that might be a divergence, I think. All right, tampered with iron buried outside. Ooh, well, iron is usually Fe, and as soon as I thought of Fe and tampered, I thought of interfered. Oh yeah, buried is interred, and that goes outside the Fe. Announcement made after quietly entering to view church. Is it going to be a church, or I think it might be an announcement, although it does say made after. Now quietly might be SH. Entering to view, no, I don't get that. Barrier to match becoming public school sporting tradition. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be something to do with Eton mess, or barrier sporting tradition. Well, the boat race, or oh, there is the public. Yeah, this came up not too long ago in the year 2025. The Eton Wall game. So the barrier is a wall and a match is a game. Stares in a bewildered way at flowers. Yeah, that's a very old-fashioned clue, I feel. And I think that's just going to be asters, an anagram of stairs. Catastrophe was as star dies bizarrely. Yeah, I'm finding these a lot more straightforward. Of course, it is the Quiptic, so you wouldn't expect anything too fancy. Yeah, so I think catastrophe must be disaster, surely. An anagram of as star dies. Yeah. Most senior family member found within reach of travel destination. All right, well, within travel destination, we have eldest. And yeah, not much more to say about that one. Most seen, yeah, I think eldest as opposed to oldest is properly only used when you're talking about family members. Like outgoing MP, our loser at musical chairs. Well, in Britain, if you lose re-election, you are unseated. All right. Certified validity of trial being held by date ordered. Oh, well, I'm thinking by date ordered might be an anagram of date, which surely, if it's something like certified, must end ATED. And so I think certified is the definition. Validity of trial. Oh, now it is being held by date ordered. So maybe the A is going to be there. Yes, the A does go there, and a trial can be a test. Oh, how about two T's? There we go. Attested. There we are. Obtains professional treatments. Well, professional can be pro, and treatments might be cures. That gives procures. Quietly let out a polite word. That's lovely. Quietly can be P from music. If you let out a property, you lease it. And please is a very polite word. Beyond a certain point, but not up to the mark. Oh, well, I think that's going to be past it. All right, ever changing. Edward altered course. So I think we're going to anagram Edward, right? No. We're going to, first of all, change ever, and we're going to get veer. And then Edward is, Ed for short. And changed, our altered course is veered. I wonder if the microphone picked up that crack in my neck. All right, announcement made after, I think announcement made might be a speech. Could that be it? Yes, so quietly again from music, piano. That enters C, which would be to view, and church is abbreviated to CH. And so an announcement made might be a speech. All right, that was our transport costs. Yeah, I presume it's going to be an INGS word. Following passenger vehicle might be car. Getting one into temper. Yeah, if it is car, then I think it should be the transport costs. What is that? Cartings? What's getting one into temper? Now, there are other meanings of the word temper. Something to do with metalwork, I think. Tempering steel. Carvings. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let me just check if the C is right. Abandons. Yeah. See, I was thinking of abandoning as in walking away, but if you are working on something and then you abandon it, you scrap it. And of course, leftover food, scraps. Still just have that C and B, one who has no relations. Oh, I think a celibate, of course, has no relations, sexual relations. All right, just a cryptic definition. There's cutback. That is about 100. It's the law. Yeah, I thought it might end in ICE, not police. Don't quite see that. Could that be a C? Weird individual. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Peculiar would describe both. Like a peculiar circumstance is an individual circumstance, I think. Deals with it internally after former partner returns as fugitive abroad. Now, abroad might indicate an anagram of fugitive, but I don't think so. Deals with it. No, how about felt remorse as north petered out. Oh, maybe it's N for north and Peter. Petered plus N. That's anagrammed, and of course Repented. That makes more sense. Oh, the law, of course, is the police. Yes. Oh, and cut is lop. You can lop a flower head, and that is put back to get POL and Johnny Law, the police. All right, just two left. I mean, this one, surely passenger vehicle is car. Getting one into temper. I mean, is that the I and we put that in a word for temper? But you know, you can temper your expectations. Oh, that one I just thought of extradition. That was a big thing. Oh no, it's not. Oh, hold on. It's my typing again. There we go. Extra deals with it internally. Returns as fugitive abroad. I presume it's extradites. Not sure about that. Deals with it internally. Ex, of course, after ex former partner. Oh, yeah, deals is trades, and it has it internally, and that comes after former partner. So, yeah, extradites. Yeah, it was a Ronnie Biggs. I think they were always trying to extradite back in the 70s. All right, I think I just have to go with something. Carvings, carpings. Oh no, it's not an ing. No, of course. Transport costs. You charge for carriage, I think. Ah, yes, and one goes into rage. Ah, very clever. All right, let me go ahead and check all. Looks like everything is still there. All right, yeah, well, I didn't really notice anything. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe reference to 20s, or sorry, early 2000s slang, or I don't know. Anyway, but that was just like any other Quiptic. I enjoyed it. Of course, I can't go to 15 squared. I don't think they were in business back in the year 2000. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. Have a great day and have a great week ahead.